Hello everybody, it's a new month, so you know what that means. It is time for What's Up GaFUMCk August edition. Now you know what big event comes in August. One that the parents are probably looking forward to. One that teachers may or may not. Kids, definitely not. It is back to school month. That's right, it is time to head back to school. And with that, we are going to sing this theme song this month. Please join in if you know it. Here's the lovely and talented Jack Hartman. Teachers and kids know all about Jack Hartman. Here we go.
If you're happy back at school, clap your hands. If you're happy back at school, clap your hands. If you're happy back at school, raise the roof, your school is cool. If you're happy back at school, clap your hands.
That's right. If you're happy back to school, clap your hands. Parents are whooping right now. So it is back to school month, and we got all kinds of things going on this month for back to school. Well, let's get back to our presentation. First of all, let's see if I can get this to work. My IT guy is in Maine right now. I'm having a little back at the beginning. Little technical difficulties. There we go. We're good. We're good. Everything's good. Everybody's good. For the month of August, we are going back to 2 worship services, 8:30 and 10:45. I hope you all enjoyed worshiping together. I love when we all come together for worship for Fifth Sundays in July and Advent. So, but in those other months, we are back to 2 worship services, 8:30 and 10:45, with our small group Sunday school taking place at 9:30 down in the youth room. Right now, it's The Chosen, which we'll talk about in just a second. But yeah, you don't have to sign up for that. Just come, hang out. They watch an episode of The Chosen, talk about it. It's all good. Change for August is going to the Godfrey First Helping Hands Fund. We make collections twice a year, once in the middle of winter and once in the middle of summer. People call in or come in all the time needing a little helping hand for paying a bill or maybe some food or buying gas. And we try to help as many people as we can with as much as we can. And every time we get those funds built up, they slowly deplete, and we are at that point now. So if you could please be generous this month with your change for change, it helps out those less fortunate in our community. Thank you so much. Speaking of that, July was our Hearty Food Drive. My dad went down to Crisis Food Center and asked them what they needed, and they said, we need hearty food items that is kind of like a meal in itself. So they suggested things like macaroni and cheese and canned ravioli and peanut butter and jelly and instant mashed potatoes, things like that. And we collected, are you ready for this? We collected 853 items. Now, you can raise the roof on that. Go, Jack Hartman. Anyway, 853 items. That is very cool. Thank you so much for your generosity. Now, just because July is over doesn't mean you stop bringing in donations. The orange grocery cart is in the vestibule entry area all the time. Every time it's full, we take it down there. They always are in need. We always have the cart available. Please make sure you're still bringing in food items whenever you are able to. Go to the store, just put a couple extra cans of chicken noodle soup in there. Maybe you're walking down the aisle at Schnucks. Oh, there's some instant potatoes. Throw them in there. Buying some peanut butter and jelly for those school lunches. Throw a little extra jar of peanut butter in your cart. Any kind of help will be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for all your help in the month of July for that food drive. It was awesome. As I mentioned, The Chosen is meeting at meeting at 9:30 on Sundays now between the 2 worship services. You go down, you watch an episode, have a discussion. Fantastic. They are in season. Oh man, they're either, you know what season you're in. Come down and check it out with Pastor Bill Pyatt. In addition to food and money and everything else, we're also collecting school supplies in the month of August. We do this every year, and McLaughlin is heading this up. We have the backpacks, but you will be given a sheet in an email later this week, and definitely on Sunday. Those will be available for school items that you can donate. Ann has a sample bag of school items that she went and bought. Everything on the list, it was $9, just under $9. So that's an easy, affordable thing. Get your list, buy those items, bring them to church, stuff the backpack. We get those to kids at the Godfrey schools that are in need of that. Your generosity, again and still, greatly appreciated. Domino's is meeting Friday, August 2nd from 6 to 9. If you have any questions about that, you can contact Carolyn West. If you don't like to play dominoes, bring your own board game and say, hey folks, let's play Twister. And so I don't know about that. But you can bring your own board game, and they have just a lot of fun, good friends, food, fellowship, the whole thing. That is Friday, August 2nd from 6 to 9. Holy Hiking Boots is meeting again on Saturday, August 3rd at 8:30 a.m. at Columbia Bottom Sunflower Fields. This hike is dedicated in honor of Adam White. Tina got up and worshiped and talked about Adam on Sunday, and he was kind of the inspiration to start the dedicated hikes. So come out Saturday, August 3rd, Columbia Bottom Sunflower Fields. Dogs are welcome. If you need more information, contact Tina Hoffman or search their page on Facebook. Now it's a closed page, but once you find it, you need to ask for an invitation to come to it, and then Tina will approve it. And then all the information for all the hikes is on that Facebook page. That's a good way to stay informed. Care Team is meeting on August 7th, Wednesday at 10 o'clock. If you want to help write out cards, and I know there's a couple people, I'm not going to mention them because I don't want to mess it up, and I want to make sure that the proper people are given the proper credit. But there have been a couple people that have taken the lead in this home visit thing that we've been trying to kick off. That has started to kick off a little bit. If you are interested in helping out either with the cards or the phone calls or visits or any of the new things they're going to do, come on Wednesday, August 7th at 10 o'clock and get some more information there. Volunteer. This is a great growing ministry, and we can use your help for sure. We are having a blessing of the backpacks on August 11th. August 11th is our official back to school Sunday. If you work in a school, you can bring your bag, your satchel, whatever you carry your stuff to and from. Students, you are asked to bring your backpack, lunchbox, whatever, into worship that day. Oh, excuse me. And we are going to have that was weird. Sorry about that, but I'm not starting over. We are having a blessing of the backpacks at the 10:45 service on August 11th. There will be cookies and punch and things like that at 10 or at 9:30. My time's all messed up. Between worship service at 9:30, and then we'll have the blessing of the backpacks at the beginning of the 10:45 service, and then Ann will take all the students down for Jam, Jesus and Me, and there's a back to school craft project that they're going to do together. So August 11th, big day for back to school for everyone. Pastor Jay is having his last Let's Talk About That session on August 14th at 7 o'clock. If you have not been to any of those yet, or you have any questions about what has transpired within the denomination at the most recent General Conference, I highly recommend you come to this last session. Ask questions. Find out some information. Share your thoughts. Share your concerns. Share your praises, whatever it is. Come and participate in this conversation August 14th at 7 o'clock. And if you can't make it to that, but you have some thoughts that you'd like to share, contact Pastor Jay. It's really the best way to do it. Pastor Bill Pyatt is going to start up another session of Grief Share beginning August 21st. If you are dealing with some depression or grief or anything from any kind of loss, contact Bill so they can make sure they order enough materials for people. Contact him before you come. It's at 6:30 to 8 o'clock, Wednesday, August 21st, also down in the youth room. But since it's in the evening, we'll have the red doors open at the end of the hall. You can just drive in and park on the end and come in those red doors instead of through the main doors and walking all the way through. Come through the red doors. Grief Share begins August 21st. Looking ahead to, so there's not a whole lot going on in August really, but looking ahead to September, super excited about this. GPS is starting back September 8th from 5:30 to 7:30. We just wrapped up just an awesome Ignite season. We had a fabulous time and made connection with 40 different kids in our Ignite choir this year. I've invited all of them to come back to GPS so we can all kind of stay together, but we can dive into some Bible study, dive into some social issues, grow our faith, participate in the life of the church, and share the good news of Jesus Christ. That's what GPS stands for. So if you know any middle school or high school youth, especially new incoming 6th graders, this is when they come in. So September 8th, 5:30 to 7:30. It's a great time. If you've got any questions, let me know. Also, the Salad Bonanza. This is one of my favorite events. I know I've talked about for years. I don't eat green stuff, but I do really enjoy the Salad Bonanza. It's going to be on Wednesday, September 18th from 11 to 1. Of course, there'll be a ton of information come out in the next few weeks about that, so look for that. And then this is the other Bible study I talked about that was getting ready to start at the end of September. It's Journey to the Cross, a study of the life of Christ that Connie Byer and Glenda Link are going to be leading. We need to know kind of yesterday if you're going to join this class or participate in this class, because they need to get you a book and they need to order those like in the next day or so. I am recording this on Monday, July 29th, and they would like to have the order placed by Wednesday. So if you want to do this, make sure they know. Call the office, contact Glenda, contact Connie, and make sure that they get you a book ordered. The class is going to start on September 22nd. That is all the fun stuff going on at Godfrey First in the month of August. We hope to see you all at 8:30 or 9:30 for Sunday school, or 10:45 for late worship. And of course, anything else going on, please invite friends, bring them along. Blessings, Godfrey First.